Hello everyone, welcome back to the new episode of my tutorial series on software development. In the previous episode, we have successfully added search feature in our dealer and customer module. From today, we'll start our new module called transaction, which will be used to purchase and sales product from our application. So in this episode, we will design form for our purchase and sales transaction. So without further delay, let's move to our tutorial. So first of all, we'll need to start our application. So I'll go to my project folder, which is AnyStore in my desktop, and open my project file, that is anystore.solution, and double click on it, and this project will open on Visual Studio. So this is it, guys. This is our solution. We need to add a form for our transaction module. We will create a single form for both purchase and sales. So just go to the UI folder and right click on UI and click on add and go to new item. Here look for Windows form, select Windows form and give the name. It will be FRM purchase and sales, and I'll give capital and this is it. Now you can click on add or press enter. So this will be the form for our purchase or sales in our transaction module. So let's make it little bigger. Okay, that's look nice. And just select the form and go to properties, and in text we will write purchase and sales, and then go to the top. It's okay, and its back color will be scroll bar. So go to the back color and click on this icon and select scroll bar from the colors. So I'll choose scroll bar and it will be grayish, and we need to change its border style. So look for form border style. So form border style, and change its form border style properties to none from sizable. So it will be none. So it will look like this. I need to open another form for reference. So I'll just open form categories, and we need a header like in our categories. So I'll just copy this header and this picture box, close picture box, and this label. So I'll just drag over the search label and select these three things. Just select the header, label, and this picture box. So and press Ctrl and C to copy, and I'll go to form purchase and sales and paste it here, Ctrl and V. So that's it. Now we need to position our exit icon. So I'll just drag it to the right corner and let's position it to the center, make it on center. This is not in the center. I think this is it. Now let's change its text to purchase and sales. So just select the label and go to properties. Now change its text from categories to purchase and sales. So that's it, guys. Now we need to add a code to close this form. So I'll just double click on this picture box and create a picture box clicked event. So here we will write a code to close the form whenever this icon is clicked. So this dot hide, this code will close this form whenever the icon is clicked. So press Ctrl and S to save and go back to the form. So this is our form. Now we need to connect this form to our user dashboard, since purchase and sales transaction will be done by a normal user, not an admin user. So I'll just go open my user dashboard, go to Solution Explorer, go to UI and look for form user dashboard. So this is form user dashboard. I will double click on it and open. So we have purchase, sales, and inventory. So I'll just double click on purchase button to link my purchase and sales form. So just double click on purchase and it will create a click event for there's purchase tool strip menu. So we need to open purchase and sales form. So I will type FRM purchase and sales, and this is purchase is equals to new purchase and sales. So that's it. Now purchase dot, so this will open our form whenever we click on purchase menu. So I'll just press Ctrl and C. We need to add same thing for our sales button too, sales menu too. So I'll just double click on sales menu. So I'll just copy the code we have written for purchase menu. So I'll just copy these two lines of code, Ctrl and C, and paste it in sales menu click event. So I'll just press Ctrl and B to save it. So this is it. Now save it by pressing Ctrl and S, and let's check if our form purchase or sales opens or not when we click on purchase menu as well as on sales menu. So let's press start to check it out. Now let's log in with user credentials, which is username is user and password is user and user type is user, and let's login successful. Now I'll click on purchase menu. It should open our purchase or sales form. So I'll just click, and the purchase and sales form is opened successfully. Now I will click on close icon. It should close the form. So it does. Now I'll also check for sales. So when I click on sales menu, it opens the form, but it's not in the center. We need to add a property to open this form in the center. Let's close this form and close this and close this. So stop. Let's go to form purchase and sales. So here we need to add a property in our form. Just select the form and go to properties and go to the down in start position property. Select center screen instead of Windows default location. So I'll just select center screen. So this property will open our form in the center of the screen whenever we click on purchase or sales. So press Ctrl and S to save, and let's click on start and check it out. So user and user type is user, and let's login successful. Okay, now our purchase and sales forms open in the center of the screen. Now close. Let's open sales form. So the form is open in the center of the screen. So this is, guys. Now we need to add sections to enter the detail of the customer or detail in the top. Then we will add a section to add the product and display the product we bought, and calculations where we will calculate totals, grand total, discount, and VAT percentage. So let's close this form, close this, and close this. Now first we will add a place to insert the detail of the dealer or customer. So let's go to the toolbox and search for panel. So PANEL, panel. I'll just drag and drop panel in our purchase and sales here, and let's make it little bigger up to this. I think this is good. And just select the panel and go to properties and name it PNL D cost, since we will add the detail of the customer and detail here. So again, go to the toolbox and search for label here. Label, I'll just drag and drop label and add inside the panel. So just select the label and go to properties, and it will be LBL D cost title. So it will be, just go to the text and type dealer and customer details. Let's change this font properties from Microsoft Sans to Sego UI. We are using Sego UI for all of our forms. So I'll just Sego UI, and it will be font size 10 and it will be bold. So just select bold and font size is 10, then click on OK. So this is it. This looks like this. Now we'll need to add different field to fill the details of dealer or customer, like name, email, contact, address, and bill date. So let's go to the toolbox and again search for label. Just type label and drag and drop label. So it will be right here, and just select the label and go to properties, and it will be LBL search, and then its text will be search, and its font properties will be Sego UI. Font size will be 10 and regular. Okay, so this is it. Now we need to copy this label multiple times. So I'll just select the label and press Ctrl and C to copy, and press Ctrl V 4 times. So I will just paste it 4 times. That is Ctrl V, Ctrl V, Ctrl V, and Ctrl V. So I'll just put it here. One of them will be here, one of them will be here, and one of them will be here, and one of them will be here. I think I'll need 2 of them again. So I'll just select 2 of the labels and Ctrl C to copy and paste it by pressing Ctrl and V. So and they will be here. Now this one will be name of dealer or customer. So just select the label and go to properties and change its name to LBL name, and text will be name, and this one will be email. So change its text to email, and its name will be LBL email, and this one will be contact. So change its name to contact, LBL contact, and change its text to contact. Now we don't need one of them, so I'll just select this one and delete it by pressing delete, and just select this one and it will be address. So go to properties and change text to address, and its name will be LBL address, and the last one will be bill date. So it will be a date when this transaction was confirmed. So I'll just select on this label and go to properties, and its name will be LBL bill date, and its text will be bill date. So that's it. Now we need to add text boxes for all of this. So I'll just go to toolbox and search for text box. So this is it. Now we need to just drag and drop in our form here, and let's change its properties. Select the text box and go to properties, and its name will be LBL search, and its font properties will be okay, cancel, it's TXT I forgot and gave its name to LBL search. Now we need to change its font properties to Sego UI, and font size will be 10. So that's it. Now let's make it a little bigger. This is okay. Now I will copy it 4 times. Just select the text box and Ctrl C, press Ctrl and C to copy, and press Ctrl V, Ctrl V, Ctrl V, Ctrl V, and Ctrl V. So I'll drag this one here, so it will be here, and another one will be here, another one will be here, and this one will be here. So let's align them. Now let's change the properties of these text boxes. I'll just select the name text box and go to properties, and its name will be txt name, and this text box will be, go to properties and txt email, and this text box will be txt contact, and this text box will be txt address. Since address can be of multiple lines, we need to change its multi-line properties to true. So just look for multi-line properties. So just go down, and in multi-line properties just double click on multi-line and it will be true. So let's make it little bigger. So this is okay now. And for build date, we will add a date time picker. So go to the toolbox and search for date time picker. Just drag and drop date time picker here. So this looks good. Let's make it little here, and let's change its font properties to 10 Sego UI and press OK, and its name will be DTP build date. So that's it. Now we need to add another section for our product details. So just go to the toolbox and again look for panel. So just drag and drop panel here, and let's make it as same. So it will be of single row. So this is it. Now I'll just go to the toolbox and look for label. Drag and drop label here and select the label. Go to properties, and its name will be LBL title, and let's change its text. Its text will be product details, and its font properties will be 10 bold and Sego UI. Just select Sego UI, bold, and font size will be 10 and press OK. So this is it. Now we need to add labels and text boxes like in our dealer and customer for our product details. So I'll go to the toolbox and search for label and drag and drop label in our panel. I think it will be here. Just select the label and go to properties, and its font size will be 10 and its font will be Sego UI. Okay, that's it. Now let's change its name to LBL search, and sorry, we cannot have same name. We already gave the name LBL search for our dealer and customer search, so it will be LBL product search. And now let's change its text to search. That's it. Now we'll just copy this label and paste it multiple times. So I'll just press Ctrl and C to copy and paste it by pressing Ctrl and V, Ctrl V, Ctrl V. I think that's enough. So one will be here, one will be here, one will be here, and we also need another two, I guess. Ctrl C to copy and paste by pressing Ctrl V and Ctrl V. So one will be here and one will be here. So let's add some text boxes too. So go to the toolbox. First of all, before adding text boxes, we'll just change the name of this label. So first one will be a product name. So just select the label and go to properties, and let's change this text to product. Let's type it name only, and it will be LBL product name, and another will be inventory. So number of product in our database, so it will be LBL inventory. So change its name to inventory. So this will show the number of product we have in our database, and this one will be rate. It will be rate LBL rate, and this one will be quantity, so QTY, and LBL quantity. That's it. We don't need this one, so I'll just press delete button to delete it. So let's maintain the gap. Okay, I think that's enough. Now let's search for text boxes and add it in our labels. So go to toolbox and search for text box, and let's drag and drop text box in our panel. So I'll just drag here and select the text box and go to properties, and let's change its properties. It will be txt search product, and its font size and font properties will be, font family will be Sego UI, and regular, its size will be 10, and press OK. Let's make it little bigger to the size of this, and let's press Ctrl and C to copy and paste it multiple times. I'll paste it Ctrl V by pressing Ctrl V, Ctrl C, and Ctrl V, Ctrl V, and Ctrl V. So this one will be in last, and this one will be here, and this one will be here, and we need another one. So I'll just press Ctrl, I'll select this text box and press Ctrl and C to copy, paste it by pressing Ctrl and V, and let's take it here. I think we need little more space, so I'll just drag it to the right. I'll just drag it to the right, and I'll just drag it to the right. So that's it. It looks perfect. Now we need to add a button here. So whenever we click on add, we need to add the products in our data grid view. So go to the toolbox and search for button. So I'll just drag and drop button in our product panel. So here it is. Now let's change its properties. Just select the button and go to properties, and let's change its name to btn add, and its font properties will be Sego UI regular, and its size will be 12, and let's change its text to add. So that's it. Let's make it little bigger. Okay, I think this is good. Let's give it a background color. So I'll just select the button and go to properties and go to back color, and let's go to web and let's search for bluish color. So I'll just add a bluish color here. So this will be, I think, spring green. So let's look out. So this is it. This looks good to me. Let's make it flat button. So just select the button and go to properties, and in flat appearance select the flat style and change its flat style to flat. So that's it. So it looks like this. Now press Ctrl and S to save. So that's it. Now the final thing we need to add is a data grid view to display all the products we added to buy or sell, and we also need to calculate the transaction like total, subtotal, grand total, VAT, discount, etc. So we will add a panel So go to toolbox and select for search for panel. I'll just drag and drop panel here, and this one will be, I think, this big. Let's select the panel and go to properties. Its name will be PNL data grid view. So we will add a data grid view inside this panel. So first we will need a label. So label, drag and drop here, and select the label and go to properties, and its name will be LBL DGV title, TITL title, and its font properties will be 10 bold and Sego UI. So okay, now its text will be add date and products. That's it. Now we need to add a data grid view below the title. So go toolbox and search for data grid view. So drag and drop data grid view here, and go before going to the properties, just make it bigger. So I'll make this big, and select the data grid view and go to properties and change its name to DGV added products. So that's it. Now we need to add another panel for calculation. So go to toolbox and search for panel, just drag and drop panel here, and let's make it bigger up to this size, and just select the panel and go to properties, and it will be PNL and PNLCALCULT panel calculation. And now we need to add a label first. So drag and drop label here and go to properties, and it will be LBL calculation title. Its font properties will be Sego UI regular, and font size will be 10 but bold. So that's it. Now we need to change its text to calculation details. Now we need to add different text boxes and labels for subtotal, tax, discount, and grand total. So let's add those. First of all, go to the text toolbox and search for label. I'll just drag and drop one label here. So just select the label and go to properties, and this one will be LBL total, and its font properties will be Sego UI regular and 10, and its text will be subtotal. That's it. Now we need to paste it, copy and paste it multiple times. So I'll just press Ctrl and C to copy and paste it multiple times by pressing Ctrl and V, Ctrl V, Ctrl V, and Ctrl V. So that's it. Let's align them properly. Let's take it here, take this one here, and let's take this one here, and we will add the text boxes for all of this accordingly. So let's change the name of this. So this will be discount. So let's change this text to discount, and it will be in percentage, and its name will be LBL discount. And another one will be, this will be VAT. So just select the label, go to properties, and change its name to LBL VAT, and let's change this text to VAT, and it will also be in percentage. Then here comes the grand total. So select this label, go to properties, and it will be grand total, and its name will be LBL total, and this one will be paid amount. So select the label, go to properties, and it will be LBL paid amount, and let's change this text to paid amount. So go to text, and it will be paid amount, and another one will be return amount. So just copy this one and paste it here. So just align it, and this will be return amount. So select this, and let's change the text to return amount, and its name will be LBL return amount. So that's it. Now we need to add text boxes for all of this. So let's go to the toolbox and add text boxes. So text box, search for text box and drag and drop. So I'll add here. Now let's go to the properties and change its name to txt subtotal, and its font properties will be 10 regular and Sego UI. So that's it. Let's make it bigger, and let's copy this. Before copying this, we need to change its read only property to true. So just select the text box and go to properties and search for read only property. So here it is, and we need to make it true. We are making this read only property true because we don't want this to be manually added. We will calculate the subtotal from the added product here, and it will be generated automatically. So we need to make its read only property to true for better security. Now I need to copy this by pressing Ctrl and C and paste it multiple times. So Ctrl V and Ctrl V. So I'll add it here, and let's add it here, and again copy, Ctrl C and paste for 2 times, Ctrl V and Ctrl V. So here, and it will be here. So we don't need read only property for discount. We need to add discount manually. So we will make its read only property to false for discount. So select the text box for discount, go to properties and change its name to txt discount, and we will change its read only property to false so that we can write in our discount, we can write discount percentage. So for that we will also make its read only property to false, and its name will be txt VAT. So we will be adding VAT percentage and discount percentage manually, and grand total will be calculated automatically, and we need to write paid amount. So we need to change its read only property to false. So first let's give its name txt paid amount, and its read only property will be false so that we can write the paid amount. And let's change the property of grand total. Its read only property will be true, and its name will be txt grand total. That's it. Now let's add another text box for our return amount. So I'll just select this one. So I'll press Ctrl and C and paste it here, Ctrl V. Let's bring it down here, and let's change its properties. So its name will be txt return amount, and its read only property will be true, so that we do not need to add return amount manually. It will be calculated automatically. And I want its font size little bigger, so I'll make it to 18 and click on OK. That's it. And I want its fore color to be red, so it will be noticed easily. So go to web and search for dark red. I think that will be okay. So that's it, guys. Now we need to add a button at last. So let's search for button. Go to toolbox and search for button. Also drag and drop button here. Let's make it little bigger. Now go to the properties, and it will be btn sav shape, and its flat style will be flat. Its font properties will be 12 Sego UI 12 and regular, and its text will be shape. So that's it, guys. Now I need to change its background color, so I'll make it bluish background color. So go to the back color and go to the web and search for bluish color. I'll make it blue, so I'll make it teal. So that's it. I think that's okay for now. So that's it, guys. I'll press Ctrl and S to save. So this is it. Now let's check it out by pressing start button, and let's log in. User and user. Now click on login. Okay, let's open our form. So this is it, guys. So what we will do in this form is we will search for the dealer or customer. If it is a purchase form, then we will search for dealer by typing the name or ID in search text box. When you type name or ID of dealer or customer, the respective details of dealer or customer will be shown in these text boxes, and we do not need to add the name, email, contact and address manually. Similarly, for product, we will type name or ID, and name, inventory, rate, quantity. Rate will be automatically added, but quantity we need to add the quantity. So how many products how many quantity we want to buy or sell. And when we click on add, the product will be added in our data grid view, and based on the product added, calculation will be generated. And when grand total is generated, we need to pay the certain amount, and when we insert the amount paid by the customer or dealer, the return amount will be calculated automatically. And when we click on save, all of these details will be saved in our transaction table as well as transaction detail table. Transaction table will save the summary of the transaction, whereas transaction detail table will save the each and every detail of our transaction. So this is it, guys. We have successfully designed a form for our purchase and sale in our billing and inventory management system. In the next episode, we will create business logic layer for our purchase and sales. We will be creating getter and setter for transaction as well as transaction detail. So thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you have any confusion related to this video, then don't forget to comment. I'll reply as soon as possible. So thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.